Hello friend, welcome to my channel Coin Worth Million. Today video is one you won't miss. We're diving into the world of coins top 3 £1. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. So let's get it started. The 1988 £1 coin of the United Kingdom occupies a special place in British numismatic history, issued during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. This coin is a part of the pre-decimal to decimal transition era and symbolizes both economic transition and cultural representation within the United Kingdom. The 1988 £1 coin is especially noteworthy because of its distinctive reverse design featuring the royal shield of the arms of the United Kingdom, a design element that emphasizes unity across the 4 constituent nations of the UK. The coin was minted with both practicality and prestige in mind, serving as legal tender for daily use while also carrying artistic and symbolic significance, reflecting British identity, national pride, and heraldic tradition. The obverse side of the 1988 £1 coin features the third portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by the renowned sculptor Raphael David Mac. This effigy, introduced in 1985, remained on the £1 coin until 1997. It presents Her Majesty wearing the George IV state diadem, a diamond crown worn for the state opening of Parliament. The portrait is characterized by its regal elegance and fine detailing, particularly in the hair and crown. Around the portrait are the Latin words Elizabeth Kedua, Degireg, FD 1988, which stand for Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This inscription reflects the Queen's constitutional and religious role as the sovereign of the United Kingdom. The reverse of the 1988 £1 coin was designed by Derek Gorringe and depicts the royal coat of arms of the United Kingdom, also known as the Royal Shield. This design was used specifically for the 1988 issue and is one of the few coins to feature the full, intricate details of the royal arms. The central shield is quartered to display symbols of England: 3 lions passant guardant, Scotland, a rampant lion, and Ireland, a harp. The shield is supported by a crowned English lion on the left and a chained Scottish unicorn on the right, both bearing symbolism of power, sovereignty, and unity. The royal mottos also appear: Dieu et mon droit, God and my right, and the Garter motto around the shield, Honi soit qui mal, why pence, shame on him who thinks evil of it. At the bottom, the words £1 are clearly engraved. The 1988 £1 coin is made of nickel brass, an alloy composed of 70% copper, 24.5% zinc, and 5.5% nickel. This alloy gives the coin a distinctive golden yellow color and a moderate resistance to wear and corrosion, making it ideal for circulation. The coin has a standard diameter of 22.5 mm, a thickness of 3.15 mm, and a weight of 9.5 grams. The edge of the coin is milled with an inscription, which for the 1988 coin reads Decus et tutamen, a Latin phrase meaning an ornament and a safeguard. This phrase, first used on British coins in the 17th century, served a dual purpose. It was a decorative element, and it also helped deter coin clipping, a historical practice where people would shave off small amounts of precious metal from the edge of coins. The 1988 issue of the £1 coin was part of the second series of £1 coins, which began in 1983. The idea was to rotate the reverse designs every year to highlight the individual countries within the United Kingdom. However, in 1988, the design reverted to the UK-wide royal arms, rather than a specific regional emblem, possibly as a way of emphasizing unity after 5 years of regional designs such as the Scottish thistle, Welsh leek, Northern Irish flax, and English oak. This reversion marked a midpoint in the coin's design program and reflected a broadening back to the national level. Economically, the late 1980s were a period of transformation for the UK. The coin circulated during the premiership of Margaret Thatcher, a time marked by free market reforms, deregulation, and privatization. The use of symbolic royal emblems on currency during such a politically dynamic period offered a sense of continuity and stability. Coins like the 1988 £1 became daily reinforcements of British heritage, which contrasted with the sweeping economic and social changes occurring throughout the country. The 1988 £1 coin was minted at the Royal Mint, located in Llantrys in Wales. According to official records, approximately 7,118,825 coins were struck for circulation. This relatively low mintage compared to some other years adds a mild degree of scarcity to the coin among collectors, though it is still considered a common issue in circulated condition. No commemorative or proof editions were released specifically for this year, but high-grade specimens were included in the 1988 Royal Mint Proof set and other collector's sets. The 1988 £1 coin is moderately collectible due to its elegant reverse design and the fact that it represents a central UK emblem, rather than a single nation, in circulated condition. Its value remains near face value, especially since it is no longer legal tender since the 2017 introduction of the 12-sided £1 coin. However, uncirculated or proof condition coins can fetch a higher price depending on quality. For For example, a high-quality, uncirculated version might sell for £3 to £10, while proof versions in original packaging may fetch £15 to £30 or more, depending on demand and grading. Collectors look for specific attributes when evaluating this coin, such as strike, sharpness, luster, and edge lettering clarity. Coins with minimal wear, clean fields, and intact inscriptions are more desirable. While there are no known major errors or varieties for the 1988 £1 coin, slight die differences may exist, though they are of minor numismatic interest, demonetization and legacy. The 1988 £1 coin was demonetized on October 15, 2017, following the introduction of the 12-sided bimetallic £1 coin earlier that year. The newer coin features enhanced security features and a lighter, thinner profile designed to combat counterfeiting, which had become a serious issue with the older round £1 coins. Despite demonetization, the 1988 £1 coin continues to be widely collected and traded in the numismatic community. Its legacy remains intact due to its artistic representation of the British monarchy and heraldry, and it stands as a fine example of British coin design from the late 20th century. Many numismatists view the 1988 coin as a key piece in a complete £1 coin collection due to its unique symbolic significance as a unifying emblem. Conclusion. In summation, the 1988 £1 coin is a remarkable artifact of numismatic, cultural, and political history, with its intricate heraldic reverse, stately portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, durable metallic composition, and historical context rooted in the heart of the Thatcher era. It encapsulates a moment in time when Britain balanced tradition and transformation. Although it no longer holds monetary value in circulation, it remains a valuable item for historians, collectors, and anyone interested in the story of modern Britain as told through its currency, whether admired for its aesthetics, its symbolism, or its economic significance. The 1988 £1 coin endures as a miniature work of art and a tangible piece of the United Kingdom's enduring legacy. Next coin, the 1984 £1 coin from the United Kingdom is a significant numismatic artifact that reflects the cultural richness of the United Kingdom, particularly the heritage of Wales, and showcases an early development in Britain's shift from paper currency to coins for higher denominations. The coin was issued during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II and is part of a wider series initiated in 1983 when the £1 coin was first introduced to replace the £1 note, which had proven to be short-lived due to its rapid deterioration in daily use. The Royal Mint, in cooperation with the Bank of England and the Treasury, chose to release a robust heavy metal coin with a unique edge inscription to ensure longevity and security against counterfeiting, both of which were critical issues. At the time, the 1984 £1 coin continued this innovative program by shifting focus from the 1983's general UK design to a regionally themed issue, highlighting the identity and national pride of Wales, one of the 4 countries forming the United Kingdom. Obverse of the 1984 coin features the third definitive portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by the talented British sculptor Raphael McClough, whose initials are DM, can be subtly found at the base of the Queen's neck on the coin. This effigy, used on coins from 1985 to 1997 but appearing on £1 coins since 1983, depicts the Queen wearing the George IV state diadem, which is a crown richly adorned with 1,333 diamonds and symbolic floral emblems including roses, thistles, and shamrocks representing England, Scotland, and Ireland respectively. The detailed rendering of Her Majesty's profile, with a serene and confident gaze, added a sense of dignity and grace to the coin, reflecting her constitutional role. Surrounding the portrait is the Latin inscription Elisabeth Cadua de Gireg, 1984, which stands for Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This formal titulature is steeped in tradition and reflects the British monarch's constitutional and religious responsibilities. On the reverse, the coin features the majestic red dragon of Cadwaladr, powerful and iconic national emblem of Wales. This design was created by Leslie Durbin, a master silversmith and one of the most respected British craftsmen of the 20th century. The red dragon, or Y Draig Goch in Welsh, is depicted in a dynamic and powerful stance, standing on all fours with its wings proudly extended and its tongue lashing, ready to defend its territory. It symbolizes strength, resilience, and heritage, drawing from ancient Welsh mythology and medieval heraldry. The red dragon is closely tied to the legend of Cadwaladr ap Cadwallon, a 7th century king of Gwynedd whose banner bore the red dragon and whose lineage was claimed by the Tudors, including King Henry VII. The dragon has since remained a central figure in Welsh symbolism. The reverse bears the inscription £1 in a bold, serifed font beneath the dragon, framed within a bead-like border, offering visual balance and classical refinement. A unique and fascinating element of the 1984 £1 coin is its edge inscription, which is both decorative and symbolic. The inscription reads, "Pledial with, I'm glad," a Welsh phrase meaning "true am I to my country." This line is extracted from the Welsh national anthem, Hen Wlad Fy Nado, land of my fathers, and deeply resonates with national pride, loyalty, and cultural identity. The choice of a Welsh language inscription was a groundbreaking move at the time and underlined the Royal Mint's commitment to celebrating the linguistic and cultural diversity within the United Kingdom. The use of an edge inscription also served a technical function, acting as a safeguard against counterfeiting and coin clipping, a fraudulent practice that dates back centuries. The inclusion of lettering made tampering with the coin's edges far more noticeable and discouraged illicit manipulation. From a technical perspective, the coin is composed of nickel brass, an alloy consisting of 70% copper, 24.5% zinc, and 5.5% nickel, giving the coin its distinct golden yellow appearance and contributing to its durability. The coin has a diameter of 22.5 millimeters, a thickness of 3.15 millimeters, and weighs 9.5 grams. These specifications were intentionally chosen to make the coin easily distinguishable by touch and sight. The 1984 £1 coin was minted to withstand heavy circulation, with careful thought given to its physical robustness and visibility. During the minting process at the Royal Mint facility in Llantrisant, Wales, exceptional attention to detail was paid to both die quality and strike precision to ensure consistency and aesthetic clarity in each piece. The mintage figure for the 1984 £1 coin is officially listed at approximately 106,625,000, making it a common issue in circulated condition. Despite its high mintage, however, the coin remains highly collectible, particularly in uncirculated or proof conditions. It was also included in several Royal Mint sets, including the 1984 Brilliant Uncirculated Coin Set and the 1984 Proof Coin Set, which featured pristine examples of the coin preserved in presentation cases for collectors and numismatic enthusiasts. These sets are now widely traded in the numismatic market and are particularly sought after for their craftsmanship and historical value. Economically, the coin circulated during a time of industrial transition and modernization in the UK under Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher's leadership. The coin's release occurred during an era of economic reform, with broad structural changes aimed at privatization, deregulation, and the reshaping of Britain's industrial base. In this period of shifting economic landscapes, the 1984 £1 coin carried a sense of cultural stability and national identity that contrasted the rapidly changing financial world. For the people of Wales, the coin was a tangible acknowledgement of their identity, language, and history within the broader framework of the United Kingdom. In terms of collectibility, the 1984 £1 coin maintains a steady presence in the British numismatic world. Circulated examples remain abundant and typically hold nominal values slightly above face value due to their historical appeal. However, uncirculated and proof versions in mint condition command higher prices, generally ranging from £3 to £10 for uncirculated coins, and between £10 to £30 or more for proof versions in official packaging. Collectors particularly value the coin's crisp edge inscription, sharp detailing in the dragon's wings and tail, and lustrous surface finish. Some collectors aim to build complete sets of the original £1 series, which includes annual issues celebrating each constituent country of the UK, making the 1984 Welsh-themed coin an essential piece in such collections. The coin remained legal tender until the introduction of the 12-sided bimetallic £1 coin in 2017. A modern update designed with advanced security features to combat the growing problem of counterfeit round pounds. As of October 15, 2017, the old round £1 coins, including the 1984 issue, were officially demonetized. However, despite its demonetization, the 1984 £1 coin lives on in private collections, numismatic circles, and as an emblem of 20th century British cultural expression through currency. Its symbolism, artistry, and historical timing have all contributed to its enduring legacy. In conclusion, the 1984 £1 coin is far more than just a piece of metal that once exchanged hands in everyday transactions. It is a miniature masterpiece, representing Welsh national pride, British unity, royal heritage, and monetary evolution. Its design elements, from the bold red dragon to the Welsh language edge inscription, speak volumes about Britain's approach to regional representation and cultural preservation. Minted during a time of significant political and economic change, it provided a consistent and familiar token of identity and continuity. Though no longer in circulation, the 1984 £1 coin remains a deeply meaningful and aesthetically striking object of study, collection, and admiration, and its story will continue to be told among collectors, historians, and those with a passion for the rich heritage encoded in British coinage.